Hey everyone, welcome to my home, and let's go ahead and take a look today at how we clean up our Google Drive. Now, all of us, from the very grown-up teachers at our school all the way to our lowly third graders who are using Google Drive to store things, probably have a mess that looks like this. Now, I got permission from my own kiddo, from V, who's in seventh grade, to use their Google Drive as an example. And I just felt it would be easier for you guys to see a student drive. So, cleaning up. If you have folders already started, fantastic. Pat on the back for you. Good job. But a lot of us don't have all the folders we need for, organizing what we need to do. And the way I want you to think of it is like this. These folders are kind of like a binder at school. It's our system of organization. It just happens to be that it's electronic. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the documents, all of the slides that we have down here into some folders. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Okay. So you can see V has some things on here, and we're going to go through some of these items that are okay for school and some of them that are not okay for school. And they don't mind that I share their business. So the first thing is you need to think of what classes have you had this year where you have documents or slides that would be a part of that class. For example, do you have social studies from this year? Do you have ELA from this year? Do you have religion from this year? Whatever those classes are, as you're looking through these folders, those are through these docs and slides, those are the folders that you are going to make. So we're going to come back over here, and here's how we make a new folder. So I'm going to come up here, instead of being way down low on here, actually right about here where it says folders, there are two ways to click on your mouse pad, on your touchpad down below. Now, if you have a mouse, it's the same thing. You're just using the two buttons up at the top. So I have a left click, which is the lower left corner or sort of in the center. Left click is very easy, very forgiving. The right click gets a little trickier. With the right click, you are going to be right down in that lower right corner where your fingers are actually touching the edge. So when I click down there, I can see that it pulls something else up. Now, I did not go high enough. Because I did right click here next to drive, I got something that I didn't really want. So I'm going to scroll back up here where I can then put my cursor closer to the drive up here, right click again. Eventually I'll get it. Oh, come on, this thing. Right about here should be the sweet spot. There we go. Okay, so that was bank it off of source, come down just a little bit. There we are. See, I make mistakes all the time too. So we're going to click on new folder. We're going to give a title. That title is one of your current classes that you can move things into, and this school year. It looks like this. Let's pretend that they have a whole bunch of stuff for art. I don't think you're going to have that, but just as an example. Art, and then I'm going to give it 24 to 25. Okay, I'm going to hit create, and then there's their art folder. Now, if you are someone who wants your folders to be color-coded because you're just fancy like that, we're going to come over here to the 3 more dots. 1, 2, 3, more actions. I'm going to left click on that, and then I can come down here to organize, kind of scroll down, 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 and I think bubblegum pink sounds good for art. And there we go. We've got an art folder. Now, the next job is to move your items into those folders. The easiest way while you're learning the tool is simply to grab one of your items that belongs into a folder and to move it in. So I'm going to imagine that this cookie poem should go into my, actually, I think it goes into 23, 24 stuff. And that stuff folder is just everything from last year that they know is here, but it's just going to go in there. So I'm going to grab the cookie poem, and I'm literally going to press down on the lower left corner. I'm still holding it right now, but now I'm going to take this finger and I'm going to push this document in on my touchpad. And then once I can see that it's highlighted, you can look around, you see it's highlighted, and I let it go. And now it is in there. How do I know it's in there? If I come back to 2324 stuff and I go tap, tap, click, click, I can see my cookie poem is in there. Now, one thing that's really great about having everything in a folder like this is that you can move an entire folder. You can transfer all the content of your folder into a personal Google Drive if you should have a need. And I think some of you have a need to do that. So let's talk about that for a minute. I can see over here, V has one that they called personal, and it contains random things that they've done, and it's just in there and it's personal. They have made a mistake. They have made a mistake that many of you have made, and that is not adhering to the contract that you signed at the beginning of our school year. In that contract, it very clearly states that you will use your Google suite of tools, which includes your slides, your docs, everything, your email. Those are the three big ones for you guys. You'll only use those things for professional use, not personal. Professional use means anything school related. Okay? So, fourth graders I've seen recently, fifth graders I've seen recently, you've got some slide presentations that you've had a lot of fun with. You've shared them with your friends. Well, all of that is well and good because, I mean, heck, you're practicing your skills. I totally admire that. Who doesn't want to practice something that they're enjoying doing, right? The thing is, you can't practice it on your school account unless your teacher has said, for example, oh, I want you just to go and practice these skills. You can do it on any animal you want. Go. That's different. But when we're getting into a lot of the GIFs and we're getting into the comics and other things, that kind of stuff is no longer professional, it's personal. Okay, so you can see V has this personal folder, and that's what I want you to do. Anything that is not professional, dump it into a folder that you call personal. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to move over to your email. So in just a moment, I am going to call time. Well, actually, thinking here, we're going to call time right now, and you're going to get a chance just to practice all of this right now, getting those things in the drive. You probably won't finish. Some of you might, but you probably won't finish the task right now. And that's okay. You've got to start. You understand how to do it. You've got adults in the room you can ask questions of, and that's good enough. Okay, so we're going to end this recording, and when we come back, we're going to go into email, and you'll learn why having all your personal stuff in one folder is a good idea for transferring.